In my washroom, I have a Samsung WF45R6100, and it has a secret diagnostic mode that lets you find a few hidden features and test some modes to help you troubleshoot and fix your Samsung washing machine. It's different than some of the other Samsungs that I've done videos on, and I've also seen this work for some top-load washing machines too from Samsung. After we get done then, we're going to go after the secret service manual with the error codes, what they mean, and what you can do to fix your washing machine potentially. Let's start off by triggering the hidden mode. To do this, we need to get into the Smart Install menu. First, make sure your Samsung washing machine is plugged in. Next, press the power button to turn it on. With the dial, you can select any mode to go into the Smart Install system. Once you have a mode selected, press the Delay End button or whatever else will allow you to delay the washer from starting. You'll find a number and then the letter H for hours. Keep pressing or press and hold the button until you get to the 17-hour mark. Once you have it set at 17 hours, press and hold the Start Pause button on the washing machine for 7 seconds. Keep holding the button in because your Samsung washing machine will start and run, but as you hold it in around the 6-second mark, the cycle will end and the letters AS will appear on the interface, confirming that you have now entered the Smart Install mode. The first mode we're going to test is the automatic check mode. Press the start button on the washing machine, and this is going to start a numbered process for different aspects of the smart installation. This process tests all the features in the order displayed here on the screen. The machine will attempt to run all of these modes in the sequence to make sure that the washing machine is going to work properly for the customer at their house. Once you get through all 10 modes, the unit will either give you the OK symbol or the OT symbol, showing that everything came back properly. Now, if something fails in this mode, it's going to give you the NG symbol instead, and it should populate an error code for the error code mode. To get out of this, the only way I found out how to do it is to exit by simply powering the unit down. Now, you can use the machine from here or cycle it back to the Smart Install via the secret code using Delay End so we can go to the next mode. Once you're back in the Smart Install mode, press the Delay End button or whatever button you use to cycle the delayed start to begin the Smart Install process. As soon as you press that Delay End button, the door is going to lock and show the number 1, and then you can cycle through these modes manually by pressing the Delayed End button, allow you to test things as fast or as slow as you wish. And here's all the different modes and what they do. And at this stage, either my washing machine is very excited for Christmas, or it could be questioning my love life. Great. Now on number 8, the unit is going to spin the drum up. The RPMs will be displayed here in multiples of 10, so the maximum speed should be around 120 units at peak, showing you that it can in fact spin at max speed. If you did not drain all the water in step 7 from the drum, it can create a very problematic situation with the washing machine, because I did that earlier on a test and there was water in the drum and the machine tried to spin and it just really wasn't a good sight. Once you cycle through mode 10, the door will unlock and it will go back to the AS Smart Install menu. Now, when you're back on the AS screen, you don't have to exit out. You can go directly into the diagnostic code menu. To get into the code check menu, the manual says to press the first button on the right at the bottom while the AS lettering appears. On this specific Samsung washer, that is the alarm off button. Once you press the alarm off button, you'll get the letters CR on the interface. With these letters on the display, you can now use the jog dial to select or scroll through any potential errors. Please note that regardless of which way you go, it will only scroll forward, so you cannot turn it back to recall a previous error. So you will have to scroll through using the jog dial until it gets back to the CR lettering, and then it will start at the beginning with the error codes. I have the UR unbalanced code in the case of this unit. If you go through and you do not have errors, you will get the 3 horizontal lines each time you turn the dial. When you are done with this, you are going to have to press the power button to turn the unit off, and then you can turn it back on for whatever use you have. As far as I can tell, the unit will store these codes even when it's powered down, but it seems like it doesn't like to erase them either. At least I didn't see how to erase them, so I believe this was a failure that happened at some point in the machine's past. Finally, once we've gone through all this, let's go through the actual service manual itself to show you the codes and what Samsung says could potentially cause these codes to be displayed and what could be done potentially to diagnose and fix the issue. So we will go through them individually. Obviously, I can't show you every single fix in the video, but I highly suggest having a good multimeter to check things out, like this Klein multimeter that we use at our shop. And if you want to get a really good high-end multimeter like this one, there's going to be a product tag and link in the video's description for this awesome Klein meter. Also note that I will include a link to where I found this service manual online. It is a free download, but they do suggest a donation. I gave the money because it was super helpful, and I suggest you do it as well. There are a ton of extra things in the manual, such as the PCB layout of the board, allowing you to test some of the components with the multimeter. There are other great helpful hints in the manual as well in this style of washing machine. I hope this video helps you out, and I will see you in the next video, and make